Wow, I was getting there into my Wild Wild West theme, and today's hotel just fits the bill. It is the Gold River Hotel at Port Aventura. Hi, my name is Becky of Miss B Group Travel. If this is your first time joining us, please do consider subscribing. We have more content on travel reviews and tips. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. Today, we're doing a review on the Gold River Hotel at Port Aventura Resort. Okay, so if you've watched the previous video we did on the Caribe Hotel at Port Aventura, you will know that Port Aventura has got 4 main hotels that are assigned to the theme park. We have stayed a total of 3 of them. Remember, I've got 2 young boys, very active, love amusement parks, so we've been dragged there 3 times. Okay, my kids are going to stop voting on where we go on holiday because we would just go to the same places. But back to the review. Hotel Gold River. It is situated in Spain, in Salou, 10 minutes from Ritz Airport and an hour and a half from Barcelona El Prat Airport. And if you are planning on using Barcelona Airport, if you're not getting a cab, you can get the bus. It leaves you right outside as well, the hotel. Costs under €20 return. I'm not sure about the prices of late, but this is when we went last year. When we were coming from Barcelona, we took the bus, and if you're coming from Ritz, we just take a cab. Okay, now on with the review. So the hotel, if you are a person who loves westerns like myself, or who loves the western theme, this is the perfect hotel for you. Everything, and I mean everything, is themed to be like you're in the wild west. So from your check-ins to just the decor everywhere around the hotel. I've got a few pictures and bits of videos that I took that you will see in the description and as we are talking on the review. So you check in. Again, they have a process. We went at a different time. We went in April, so it wasn't the peak summertime, so not every single thing was open, but the hotel, I wouldn't call them bungalows, but each sort of station has got a different house and a name. And I think we were staying in the Doctor's something. I forgot the name, but it'll come to me when I finish this video. But you've got all the grassy, you've got the wagons, you've got the station wagons, you've got the cowboy theme and cowboy music throughout. Even into the hotel room itself. So you get your normal key cards, and as you're walking through the lobby, I don't know if it's if you're walking through the corridor, I don't know if it's timed, but you have the western theme music, and when you get into your room, it's like I couldn't hear it, so I think it's motion censored. I'm not sure. The beds as well, and even the decor in the room is western themed. If you watched my previous video, you'll see I mentioned about the size, the Caribe, the family room. So this time when we booked, I made sure that we put in the family room and 2 adults, 2 children. So they assigned us 2 adjoining rooms, right? And the 2 adjoining rooms, one of them had a double bed, its own toilet and bathroom facilities, and sort of like a semi-studio other bunk bed, not bunk bed, sorry, another, well, it is kind of a bunk bed, but a lower level one where you pull out, and a kitchenette. So we had a little kitchenette, a little fridge freezer, cupboards, a sort of eating area as well. It was really for 2 people, but it was good. It was, you're not sitting on the bed, so that was excellent. So you had a sitting out area. We didn't have a balcony, but it's okay. And then of course we had the adjoining room. So it was like a nicer, bigger family room. If you were going with just, younger children, again, it was convenient because of the extra bedding and the extra sofa bed in the other room. So a big thumbs up on this particular setup. I liked it. Again, it was a little bit more pricier than Caribe, but it wasn't too far off. best prices, I think, is always to book direct. Again, the same with all Port Aventura hotels. They, as we know now, they you get a wristband, or your key card is your entry into the park. So you get entry into the park with whenever you're a resident there, and you also get entry into Ferrariland. Okay, now Hotel Gold Coast is actually attached to the park itself, so you do have to walk out from the rooms that we were assigned to. It was probably 5 minutes. I mean, you'd come out, you probably won't even notice the 3 to 5 minutes, because you've got music, you've always got something different. You know, you're also seeing the other buildings, the names, the Western themes, or did you know they used to, or they have something here hanging at 3 o'clock, that sort of thing. So you walk past to all of that, and then you cross the little bridge, and as you're crossing the bridge, you can start to see the roller coaster actually goes by there. So you're already sort of in the amusement park, and then you have to also show your key or your room key card at the entrance to go into the park. But straight away it takes you into the park, and you're at the western side of the park as well. So you don't have to get any you don't have to get any buggy or anything. And I found that was good, because if you're a mother with a pushchair, it's just easy to roll into. And if you've got somebody who's on a wheelchair as well, there wasn't steps or anything, it was just a walkway, and you could push that wheelchair, you can push their wheelchair straight into the park. So I found that was a big thumbs up. Again, they don't speak a lot of English, but you get by and it's communicatable. Breakfast was buffet breakfast. Their buffet breakfast, I think, if I was to compare with the Caribe, where we stayed before, which is also part of Port Aventura, the Caribe one was more vast and varied. The one at the Gold River, there was nothing wrong with it. It was really good. We enjoyed it, but it wasn't as varied as the other, as their other resort. But again, it didn't impact our stay. We were half board, so we just went in for breakfast in the morning and dinner, because the rest of the day we spent in the park. So there was no point in going into the park for 2 hours and coming back. We had rides to get onto and things of that nature. So watch out for that in my Port Aventura review of the park itself. So the hotel as well, the Gold River, has got a sauna, it has got a pool, it's got an indoor pool. Now again, with that, it just depends on sort of a room you have. So do ask them if you've got access to the jacuzzi and and spa facilities there, depending on the room type that you have. There's an outdoor pool. There's 3 outdoor pools. We used one. The other one was quite noisy because it's low flat level, so it's not too deep. So you have a lot of people with children, which is fine. It is a family resort, and some people I know just want to sit by the pool and read a book or something like that. So no chance here. But at that time, again, it was a little bit off peak. So still had quite a lot of kids. And the other thing I would mention is the Hotel Gold River. What was different about the other hotel is only if you were in the Caribe would you be able to come and have your breakfast in your lunch or whatever. But with Gold River, they also had the other hotel, Maison du something, I forgot what it's called. But the guests from there as well shared, your the halls or the breakfast and lunch halls. Now they didn't have like a ticketing system, like especially for breakfast, to say you come between this time and that time, or this time and that, but you could let them know. It did well when we went, there was always queues, but we found a way around the queues a little bit, because dinners normally would start at about 5:30. So if you went for dinner about 5:30 into 6 o'clock, there wasn't many people there. But around 7ish to 8, honestly, this is when we were coming out, there would be a queue to the back, so it's one of those you choose, because the park itself, and what I would say is, if you can, you want to come down for dinner at 5-6 o'clock, that's fine, because the park itself was closing at midnight, when they do the theme song, or 11 o'clock, whatever. So you could just come, have your dinner, and go back into the park, or if you arrive late, have your dinner first and then go back into the park. To me, it just didn't matter, but most of the time would be in the park the whole day, and then come back and have dinner, and then if the weather was good, then we'd have a quick swim later on, or just go and watch telly. I will say they have TV channels. I'm not sure whether it's called Disney or it's the Spanish equivalent, but it was in Spanish. I think 1 or 2 channels that you could see in English. But the kids, this is a fantastic thing about kids, whatever language it was, they just enjoyed it, you know, and so it was good value for them. They didn't matter. They would sit there and watch, oh, we're watching this, and I didn't understand anything. So, but all good round. It's a whole good family resort. It's really lovely. You don't have to do anything. They've got entertainment as well, live entertainment at night. I will always say with these theme hotels, any hotel I suppose, look out for the boards, okay? Because yes, you have your mascots that come on, you know, the Tweety birds, the whatever. You've got the Wild Wild West themes, and you know, you can get loads of photo opportunities. You've got the gift shop, but also you've got live entertainments at night. So if you check with the reception or just check on the map, they'll tell you that at this time this is what's happening. So you don't, if you didn't feel like, you know, after having dinner going back into the park, you could come down. We had dancing lessons, we had, you know, cowboy dancing lessons, this, that, the other, which is really good, all good fun entertainment. And there you meet other, you know, other guests, and you know, my son's made a little friend from France, so it's all good fun. So don't worry if you're not really like a park person every day. There is other activities that you can undertake at this at the hotel. If I've missed anything, and if you have stayed at the Hotel Gold River, please add your thoughts in the comment boxes below, right? I will put the links of some of the things we talked about in this video. We do have an Etsy shop, of which I will put a link on before, and if you'd like any more info, you've got our details, info@msbgrouptravel.com. Thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see you on the next review. Take care and have a good day.